Hello everyone, WiseGamer here, and I'm back with another GRAV patch update. 10.1 came out about a week ago now, and I just wanted to go over a few more things. I kind of went over the patch notes real quickly in a video. I wanted to show some in-game stuff, and I'm sorry again that I took a few days. So basically, we're just going to start with the interface. As you can see, the interface has changed quite a bit, and I absolutely love what it's doing now. So basically, if you take a look at what we have right now, the locator is now from the top right to the very top center. So it used to say longitude, latitude on the right side. Now it just says location with kind of an XY format instead. A little bit easier to read, smaller, not so in your face. It also tells you the level of the zone up there, which is great. And then right below that is an amazing function that I love. It's the compass. So I actually made a tutorial video on how to navigate, and one of the things I said is there's no compass yet, so you're gonna have to navigate kind of by landmarks and flares and friends and stuff like that, and try to, you know, really be careful where you're going. Well, now there's a compass, so it's a lot easier to navigate. Outside of that, they added a few things on the compass now. So this little icon here is my uplink. I don't think that it goes like across the entire world that you're in, but it does have a pretty big range, so you can always kind of turn back and go to your uplink, which is nice. Other things will show up on there too, like we've seen chat bubbles pop up there if someone's talking. I think only if people in your FOF are talking, I'm not entirely sure. But if someone's talking, at least in the FOF, then you'll kind of be able to turn and see that. Let's see, the locator locations for like last death and last cave is in the bottom right now. You'll see that my last cave is latitude 1272, longitude 610, which is actually that cave across the water there. It's a little bit higher level cave that I like going to. Let's see, so another element that they did is at the very bottom, the hotbar is something that I absolutely love. So every weapon has like a different tier basically of like 1 through 11, I think, in the game. So currently, you know, the marks tools, the multi-tools were always easy to tell. Like this is a mark 8, so it's tier 8. You can see that in the Roman numerals behind it. But other things were a little bit more difficult sometimes. So, you know, who's to say that this gem sword, which is a tier 7, you can see that by the Roman numerals, is any better or worse than an Element X sword. We would assume Element X being, you know, one of those hard to get materials, but still, you know, the point is, it's not always so clear like that. So now that they put that in, I can see Element X is tier 8, and the gem sword is tier 7, so that's really neat too. Outside of that, I think everything else is pretty similar. I didn't see anything different really as far as, you know, tools. Like in here, it doesn't tell you, other than common, it doesn't like change anything there. There is one other element actually that I wanted to talk about in the interface. I just thought of, when you go to mine like a tree or a rock, or I should say ore or gem or something like that, there's actually a really cool little thing that pops up. So if you guys don't know, excuse me, there's certain rare drops that happen from like each tree and ore and stuff like that drops at a certain level. So you need to be at that certain like level requirement to be able to get to that. And I'm trying to get it to come up. It doesn't seem to want to come up now, which is kind of interesting. But basically they made it so when you're looking at a tree or an ore or gem or anything like that, or fossil, it'll tell you what level that tree is or what level the fossils are. And it's great for being able to harvest, you know, what you actually need. So some items only drop between levels, you know, 18 to 20 trees or something like that. So, you know, it's nice when you're harvesting things to be able to tell if you're actually harvesting the right items or not. So that's kind of a cool thing. Lastly, I guess what to call out would be that events are now on private servers. I don't know if it was only our private server or if it was multiple private servers. However, ours now has an event, so you can see a slime attack will be in 6 days. And if this video doesn't wrap up before then here we go. Gems level 19. It shows it on the screen there. If this video doesn't wrap up before 6 days in game, then I'm doing something wrong. You guys won't stick around that long probably anyway. So let's see, outside of interface stuff, what was another thing they did? They redid some of the sounds. You'll notice when you kill some of the mobs and even just some of the walking sounds and stuff like that. Ones I can show you real quick would be the jetpack sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and launch that. It sounds really neat. It's like a turbine almost. It's really, really cool. So there's that. And then the bike too, the motorcycle, kind of has like an accelerating sound. And then if you turn really sharply, you'll hear it skid. So that's kind of cool too. Yeah, I don't know, I like the sounds of it. A little bit of changes. Let's see. On our server, we're still having issues with our Stargates. However, I built this level 2 Stargate, and when I try to go to it right now, again, it's an issue. Our host is trying to work on it a little bit. The admin of the server that owns it is someone that I know personally, and he said that the host is working on it. but right now we don't have a fix. So some private servers are still having issues with stargates, where they can't go to the moon, let alone the new feature of patch 10, which is exoplanets. So unfortunately I can't show you that stuff yet. Outside of that though, really the only other things they did is they regenerated our world, so this whole area is brand new. I personally am trying to kind of relearn the area. I haven't been on too much since I'm going through my move right now, but yeah, you know, it's pretty interesting. I mean, it's nice in a way that they regen the world because I was used to the old one and there was no high level stuff there. I think now the highest level I found was that cave, which goes up to like level 33 or 32. I know there's someone on the server that's like level 34 now. Most of the people have caught up to me, which is cool. But yeah, I think that the developers are doing a good job. The biggest issue that I'm hearing is that they aren't too talkative on forums and on social media and stuff. So people just either think that they're not working on things or just, you know, would just like to hear from them. It's one thing that indie developers usually do is they really get out there and talk to their individuals, but these people just aren't doing that. Sorry for that little delay there, folks. You probably just saw a little transition there. Someone just came to my door. I wasn't sure who it was. So anyway, the developers are doing a really good job with the game. It's just the one thing I'd critique is that they don't seem to be hotfixing as many things. Of course, we did get 10.1 like the same day patch 10 came out, but they also released another Stargate type thing like exoplanets, and honestly, the moon wasn't really fixed completely for a lot of people, and now they have exoplanets. And now when people on the servers that do have exoplanets, some of the times they're going through stargates and they're somehow transporting to another server. So I don't know how that's working, but some people have actually reported that too, as weird as it sounds. So it's like they're making more bugs for themselves before they fix the bugs that they have, and I don't think that's going to work very well if they keep releasing new content without fixing the current content. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I hope that they get a little bit more active on social media. I personally tweet at them fairly often. Like every time I make a video, I tweet at them. And in the past, it's not that I want them to talk to me or anything like that, or, you know, oh, well, you know, you saw my tweet, how come you didn't reply? It's just more of, you know, I'd like to see you guys tweet more often than like, you know, once a week or something like that. You guys are indie developers, you got a new game that's out there, you should be having someone on that stuff. And I think one of the times they replied to a forum or a forum post about this topic specifically, they said something along the lines of, you know, there's 3 of us, we're all just coding and we're working hard on the game. Sometimes we forget that we need to talk to the community. And it's like, yeah, man, your game's out there now. You know, you put it on early access, so you should talk to your community and get some input and find out what's going on. So, you know, overall, they're doing a great job. It's just, I wish they were a little bit more vocal about things. So down below, though, why don't you guys let me know what you guys think about patch 10? What do you guys think about the game so far? I know I've gotten a couple comments from people that are starting up GRAV and they like the tutorial series I did. Quite a few people in the gaming community that I'm in have been playing on this server that I'm on. It's one of the most popular servers, actually, so that's kind of cool, too. I just hope that we can get some stuff fixed, like gates and stuff like that, and they're working on it. Today I got another message saying that they are working on it, so hopefully we'll see that change soon. Other than that though, guys, I'm going to be keeping up with GRAV tutorial. I'm hopefully going to record another one right after this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up or not though, only because I'm moving and it's really hard to keep videos going when I'm moving. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed though. I'll try to get more tutorials as I can. I might wait until there's a little bit more content in here, since there's not too much to cover with the current patch having a few things broken. But you know, we'll take a look again. So again, leave some comments down below on how you think patch 10 went and how you're liking the game, what you'd like to see in the future, and we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.